Teresa. So how have you dealt with the additional time needed to get plans and engineering completed? And then any tips you want to offer for keeping clients on track, so they get feedback back to you in a timely manner? Because that is a black hole. Sometimes people take forever in design.
Well, I guess over communication is pretty key right now. So, we have had extended building times. Even before we can even dig a hole, it's taken a lot longer in order to be permit ready to get ready. So being upfront and communicate that with the customer upfront is pretty key. So we over communicate with that. And then also we started doing kind of a slot schedule for our digs. So back in January, we decided we were just going to go to 2 digs a month, and we lay it out with a spreadsheet, and I just plug people in. And if we don't have a customer plugged in, then we move a spec into that spot or a model. So having the slot schedule is pretty huge to let people know where they are on the schedule. So if they don't give feedback within a timely manner, we just have to bump them to the next month and so forth until they're ready to sign a purchase agreement.
Well, you mentioned over communication. What are some ways you over communicate, during the design process?
Well, even up front, before we even start the design process, we kind of lay the timeline out. We have usually it's anywhere between 2 to 3 months from the time that we sign a purchase agreement before we can dig, and then we're looking at 7 to 9 months once we dig a hole to completion. So if they have a specific move-in date, we kind of work those numbers backwards and say this if you want to be in there, you have to sign a purchase agreement by this time, and the design's got to be done and all ready to go.
Okay. So you clearly setting expectations is like, this is what you need to do in order to meet this deadline. I guess we always begin at the end in mind, right? When you want to be moved in and living in your home, right. Okay, this is what you have to do in order to make that schedule.